Hey, what is going on, guys? I guess happy birthday to me, I guess. I figured why not go live tonight. I actually bought a lot of stuff for myself today, so I got like this gnarly antique store haul I want to go over. I bought another mystery box today, and I got some local hauls. So decided, suggested me, and maybe I have this, fun little birthday stream. So I might have some people joining me throughout. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I went ahead and put the hangout link in a couple chats that I'm in here or there. So we'll see what happens. But nonetheless, I did get another mystery box from my local shop. So it's Vintage Phoenix in Bloomington, Indiana. Um, so I was actually talking to the shop owner today, Matt, and he was pretty excited that I got the Marvel one and actually did an unboxing video. So I guess for my birthday, I was like, yeah, I really want to get the DC box. When I got the Marvel one and realized there was a DC one with some cool DC books in it that maybe I'll find. I was like, man, I really want that. I'm like, screw it, it's my birthday. I'll get another one. So I guess if we'll see if anyone joins in or not. But without further ado, I'll at least start with the box because I did put it in the title, and if nothing else, if Matt the comic shop owner wants to watch this, it'll be right off the bat. So before that, I do want to get into the chat real quick. We got my first subscriber ever, Fish Tropic. What is going on, Fish Tropic? We also got Gretzky9966. He says, "Hey dudes, I'm doing new videos on Thursday and Friday for me, so sub him up and check that out." And we got Mr. White Gloves, Splash Page Comics. He says, "Happy birthdays," and Gretzky does too. So thank you for the birthday wishes, guys. So without further ado, let's see what we got in here. Oh my God, I got what I wanted. Holy hell. Awesome. So yeah, we got Batman 251. So that's a good birthday present, I'd say. So yeah, this is pretty much the main reason I wanted to try one of these boxes out, to get this Batman 251. So that is just awesome. So yeah, I'm pretty speechless. So very happy with that pull. This is definitely like the top thing I wanted out of this box. So just a really awesome Neil Adams cover right there. I'm surprised he only would have had $25 on it in his shop. But nonetheless, and it looks like we might actually have a guest joining us here. It looks like we got JP from All About Comics. He is on mute currently, but I'm waving at him. So what's going on, JP?
Oh man, sorry, just trying to get the kids under control before
no worries.
Join you, whatnot. Happy birthday!
I am over the moon right now. Pulled this out of the mystery box.
Oh, nice, dude. What is that?
Yeah, it's Batman 251. It's a very collectible Neil Adams Joker cover.
Yes, so, it's very iconic.
Yeah, so I can't believe that I actually got this. So,
yeah. Happy birthday!
What's going on, Pope Grammy? How's it going, man? So
that was a chair you would have been knocked out cold,
So thanks to the fellas at Comics and Cold for hopping in. I appreciate you guys. But this is the only book I pulled out of my mystery box so far. So I was telling JP earlier in our comic book chat, it's like, well, at least when I do my mystery box, I'll have someone here to react to the goofy stuff I may pull out. This is the first pull. So
is this a Bueller box?
No, unfortunately not. I did my Bueller box yesterday. This is from my local shop, Vintage Phoenix, here in Bloomington, Indiana. They've been doing these mystery boxes. This was it cost about $30 for this box. So I'd say so far already I've already got exactly what I wanted out of it. And we got Mr. White Gloves, Splash Page Comics, join us in the hangout. What's going on, Mr. White Gloves? What is going on, man? Thank you so much for joining us. So yeah, definitely very excited to have this one. Let's just see what else we got going on. So next up, we've got Superman 48. So looks like we've got some Kurt Swan action inside there. So,
Sinbad
versus Sinbad. So he's gonna whip that comedian's ass, I guess. So there you go.
Looks like he got attacked by a bunch of silly string.
Yeah, it does. He was like, it tickles. So there we go.
Maybe it was Superman's birthday too.
Real quick in the chat, that we have Comic Lover Omega saying happy birthday. Thank you, Comic Lover Omega. Gretzky still needs 251 as well. We got Comic G-Man in the chat. He says happy birthday. And we also have Metarog in the chat, one of my favorites in the community. He says happy birthday, great find. And Discovery Bay Comics, definitely one of the newer users in the community, so definitely check him out. He just won a lot of mine on the Hero Initiative auction, so thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into the next book. We got Adventures of Superman 426. So Matt must have knew I was going to buy this box because so far it's just like early Superman stuff. So I love this type of. We got some Marv Wolfman and Jerry Ordway on that. So goodness. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got. Was it you, JP, who said you hated Zero issues? Was that you?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, good. Because I got a Zero issue. We got Superman issue 0. Good old 90s-ified silver top cover there. I remember collecting these 0-hour covers when they were coming out. So I do have me a little bit of a soft spot for the 0-month covers. So
you just like the long-haired Superman, don't you?
Oh yeah, that mullet, man. You can't beat that. Let me see if I can find. This is a Dan Jurgens one too, so you know the mullet's drawn real good.
I think I'm gonna grow my hair out like that from as long as I have hair left.
Oh, here you go, Pope. You got a shirtless mullet Superman, like right on the 3rd page of the book. So there you go.
Is that Troy Aikman to the right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I always love these old ads, man. That's part of the charm of getting these older books and looking through them. I always like the NES and the Super Nintendo ads. Those are usually my favorite ones to find. Oh, we got some pretty depth of Superman action here. Superman issue 71. Once again, he's getting attacked by silly string.
Are you sure that's is that a Bukaki cover there, Pope? Is that a Bukaki?
Let's see what it says. The Blaze Satanist. The war is over.
Where's GPAP at? We need to verify if that's a Bukaki cover or not.
Oh man!
Hold up to the camera.
Got the silly string monster going on.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He's pissed
Maybe
off.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's cocky. For sure.
Oh man, we're keep holding your face up there, Pope, real quick. Boom! I found a toothpick today. I haven't done that for a while. All right, next up we got Action Comics 654. The Dark Knight is taking a plane to Metropolis, and he found a cave apparently. So there you go.
Is that a dinosaur? Holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, the appearance of the Dinobots.
Nice.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Superman versus the Dinobots.
Transformers.
I was listening to that in my car today. The 80s like lion version of that theme. It's amazing. More Superman, man. This is great. We got the Panic in the Sky epilogue where all the heroes come back after the Panic in the Sky crossover. So I remember reading this trade as a kid, actually. So
It must be
more.
the Superbots.
That's what I was thinking. Besides Mr. Batman here, it's the only Batman one so far. So yeah, but
pretty
I
bad.
love me some Superman. Oh, actually, here's part 4 of Panic in the Sky as well. Some Brainiac action there. Probably Wave Riders in there somewhere. I think it was him and Superman started this crossover off. So there we go.
Mind grabber.
So we got some Bob McLeod in there too.
Is that a character name or is that just a ad? A mind grabber.
It's going to grab your mind.
Like the book, or there's a character name?
I think the book is going to grab your mind.
Okay.
Otherwise, I believe that's Brainiac. And we're talking about ads earlier.
All right, that
There's
makes
a
sense.
cool ad for Super Smash TV for the Super Nintendo. That's a good one right there. I love that. So some good ads there. Next up, we got Superman the Man of Steel issue 31. So we got the mullet.
Hell yeah.
Yep, that's Simonson for sure.
I'm gonna share something in the chat since we're talking about Transformers. There's a band out there called the Cybertronic Spree. One of the most amazing cover bands you'll ever see because they totally dress up as the original 1986 movie Transformers.
Kick some liquid metal butt. Terminator 2 for the Super Nintendo. I do want to get back to the chat because people keep popping in saying happy birthday, so I want to pay my respects to these people. We got Comics Miss Explained in the chat. What is going on, Comics Miss Explained? We have one of the New York Warriors, probably my favorite New York Warrior, Joker M21. He says happy birthday, so thank you for that, man. We got one of the hottest podcasts out there. We got On the Blast Doors. He also won one of my lots in the Hero Initiative auction, and he might find a surprise or two comic in his box when he gets it. So welcome, David, for being on the Blast Doors. And we got Jesse from JLS Comics. What is going on, JLS Comics? So glad you can make it. Next book we got, finally get some Batman. We got Detective Comics 610. So, man, this box is awesome so far.
That looks a lot like the new book Ogre.
Yeah.
And I got the way it's done up, like with the colors and everything. That's pretty sweet.
And then your video game ad of the day on this one was for the TurboGrafx 16.
Yes.
The dude looks like he's in a lot of pain.
It will blow your mind.
Yeah, exactly. The difference between the new TurboGrafx 16 and other game systems is it's all in your head. So, yeah, good old virtual advertising there. I love it. We got some more Batman
technology.
We got Legends of the Dark Knight issue 30. Matt Wagner action here. So
I love Matt Wagner.
Yeah, as I said, this is probably going to be some nice art on the inside, I'm sure. So, yeah, love me some Matt Wagner. And actually, I think we got another issue coming up. That was issue 30, so there's 29. Also from Matt Wagner.
Sweet.
So, very nice there. And we have issue 93. Let's see who did this one. John Francis Moore and P. Craig Russell. I've heard of P. Craig Russell, but not the first guy. So cool. Looks like maybe a Poison Ivy cover, maybe. So definitely hadn't read that one. But luckily, I got the other part of it because it's right here. So there we go. Oh man, look at the ad on the back. Remember the show Time Tracks?
No, I never even heard of that. What the heck?
I think it's on Fox.
Well, what year was this? Because I went a lot of years without TV.
Probably definitely early 90s.
Yeah,
actually, it might have been it was syndication. Sorry, yeah, it was check your local listings. Time Tracks. So there you go. Shout out to anyone in the chat who remembers Time Tracks.
Yeah, somewhere around like my sophomore year in high school, my dad decided to get DirecTV, like when it first became a thing, right? The dish, and so we didn't get local channels, of course, after that. Right. So didn't matter to me. All I got was my first experience of hockey, and thank you, Canada, for that. So yeah.
Well, after the moon landing, my older brother took his binoculars that busted the picture tube out of RTV, so we did without for 6 months.
Dang. So. We got 2 more people joining the chat. We got 2 of my favorites, actually. We got Lindsay's Geeked Out Knickknack, so check her out. She also has an awesome Etsy store, so check out that. So great to have her here. And we also have one of my boys in the community, A Poor Man's Comics. It says, happy birthday. May next year be filled with newsstands. So there you go. Newsstands. So next up, we've got Legend of the Dark Knight issue 52. I believe that's written by Alan Grant. Wow, Batman looks really sad there.
Yeah, because he looks really sad. Like,
he's had a bad day.
Someone stole his Robin.
Yeah, somebody stole my giant coin and my dinosaur.
That's what Tao means.
Bub's Comics joining the chat.
Yeah, Bub's Comics. Hey, what's up, Bub's Comics?
We got Legend of the Dark Knight 155. So he must have had a lot of these Legends of the Dark Knight backed up there. So there's another one that's definitely from the 90s. Actually, it might be early 2000s, come to think of it. Yeah, it's probably early 2000s.
So do you do a lot of these mystery boxes? I mean, obviously I watch a lot of your live feeds and stuff, but does your shop do a lot of those is what I should say?
No, they don't really. That's why I've been so compelled to buy a couple because, like I said, he's just like, I'm going to throw in stuff like this. And I'm just like, okay, because I bought the Marvel one first because he promised a 180, a Hulk 180 in one of them. I'm like, well, that'd be cool to get 180 and 181 in the same year, basically. But somebody else found the 180 in a Marvel box. I got that Doctor Strange #1, which I have right here at least. So at least I got this really cool book, which I'm definitely stoked about that. But yeah, I was like, once I saw his Instagram post about the DC boxes and one of these being in, I'm like, well, for $30, it's my birthday. I may as well just go ahead and try for the DC box. And yeah,
well, I saw that Comic Tom, they're giving away a Spider-Man 129 in their box.
Very cool.
I know it's a 1 in X amount chances, but still.
Yeah, there's always that 1% chance is all it takes, and you have a chance.
Yeah.
So Dark Knight 159, and then we've got a year 1 annual from 1995. Looks like him versus Man-Bat. So that's definitely. I definitely remember collecting these year 1 annuals as well because I used to. That's probably like the last year I really collected heavily as a kid, like DC stuff.
You got to pick up those annuals. I'm telling you, they're gonna. They're a lot rare.
Yeah, because no one buys them.
Right.
Skip them. Sometimes they don't get put in people's pools. Actually, I got another Oh, we got a DC Universe. Speaking of comic, Tom, we found out about the DC Universe logo variant.
Yeah.
So we got a variant for Detective Comics, $6.96, and it's that nice blood red DC Universe. So very cool book.
Nice.
I'll definitely be hanging on to this one. So that's awesome.
Yeah,
So
that
nice.
Avengers, a huge collector of those.
Oh,
I got
nice.
my Superboy #1. That's all I need.
Ah, man, I still need that one. Because Superboy, you guys know at this point, he's my boy. I wouldn't mind having that one. We got Legends of Dark Knight 22. So, dang, I'm going to have this whole run by the time this is done, I think. The Legends of the Dark Knight, because there's another one right below that, too. And I did buy some bags at least today. So these will be getting bagged as soon as possible. So we've got Legends 27. Oh, we finally broke the streak of Legends of Dark Knight. So we got We Are Robin #1. This one's a newer one. We're talking about Lee Bermejo for a little bit, I think, with Batman Damned.
Yeah.
So this is from Lee Bermejo, obviously. So cool to have that.
I never read that series personally.
Yeah, me either. I was kind of over the whole like 10,000 different versions of Robin by then. Like Tim Drake was my Robin, so then they kind of phased him out for Damian. Damian's cool, of course, too, but I was just like, after that, I'm like, we don't need another Robin after that, because I think this is like around the time they killed off Damian for a little bit. So if I remember, I could be completely wrong because obviously I didn't buy this title when it came out. So
I'm going to really quick, going back to that DC universe, someone brought up something in the chat. So do you think that is red? Is there a white version of that, or is red another variant of a variant?
I think most of them are red, except for like if it had like flames on the cover or something weird like that. I think they just made it red because I mean, if there was a white one, I would definitely be interested to see it because I think like Azrael #1, if I remember, I think I've seen a red variant, or not really a variant, but a red version of that one because there's flames in the background of that comic too. So we do have Metarog in the chat. He might be able to answer that. He's an expert on all these like crazy like logo variants and stuff. I know he does more Marvel than DC, but
I'm pretty sure the Superboy one that I have is a white logo.
Yeah. Most of the ones I encounter are white. That's why I was kind of happy that I got one that was red because I don't think I have any of the red DC Universe variants. But speaking of chat, I do want to say hi to a few more people because people keep popping in here. We've got Brett Hessart. Says happy birthday, brother. I appreciate you coming in, Brett Hess. And then we got Comic Geek McD. Man, it must be real late for him overseas, but how's it going, Comic Geek McD? Glad you can make it. And then we've also have Alfred 83 Comics. So glad to have Alfred in the chat. And then who else? We got Double S Comics Reader. Did I miss my nickname of the day from Double S? Yeah, he's sticking with Mr. Dare to Defy. So glad you can make it, Double S. Let's see. Next up, we've got. Actually, I didn't have this A cover. I had like the We Can Be Heroes variant of this. But nonetheless, I got Superman, Wonder Woman #1. So at the very least, you get Charles Soule and Tony Daniel. So I'm guessing at the very least, this is a decent read. But I never collected all those. Then we get some 52 action next. I really like this series. If there's somebody out there who actually hasn't read the 52-week series, we all know the series is popular because it was Batwoman's first appearances. But this is actually one of my all-time favorite reads, this whole series.
I remember when I
about it. I love that series too.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, that was yeah. I mean, that was like for me, it was simpler times when I could go to the comic shop every Wednesday and get my releases, and life was good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have a shop near you still, do you? That sucks, man. Metarog does say in the chase says the DC universe are all the same for whatever issue, whether it be red, white, yellow, etc. So that's kind of what I thought.
I just want to make sure because you know how it is, man.
No, that's a good question. I had never really thought about that. Then we also have, here's one of my favorite covers J.G. Jones did do for 52 weeks for the kids doing. I think I actually showed this on like a Halloween episode of the Tuesday night live stream. I think I actually pulled this one out to show as a part of that because you're just showing Halloween covers. So I think that's one of the nicest covers they did for the series.
Booster Gold. They got the origin of Nightwing with George Perez. That sounds pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I do have some of my collection signed for the 52-week stuff. And like Adam Hughes, I got his, I think he did like Power Girl and somebody, probably Black Canary. And he actually signs the origin story in the back. So if you guys ever season 50 cent bins, you might just pop it open and check to see if, if say George Perez signed this, he might actually sign it on this page back here instead of on the cover. So,
sure.
Yeah, so those are
since you brought up Adam Hughes really quick. Next Wednesday, for you guys that live in the Baltimore area, he's doing an in-store signing at Cards, Comics, and Collectibles. They're in some town outside of Baltimore called Rising Town or something like that. So if you're around the area, go get some Adam Hughes SIGs.
Nice. He's a cool guy to talk to too. He doesn't talk much, but once you get him going, he'll talk to you.
He talked to me more outside of the convention that he did during his booth, because he's really an introvert.
His wife's really nice too. I bought a death print from her, like Death from Sandman, and she was pretty chatty too. Actually, I think I was wearing my sometimes I wear on the channel the banana stand T-shirt from Arrested Development, and that actually got him chatting because he was a big Arrested Development guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But next up, we got Midnighter #1. So I guess shout out to Catrin Figures Cat, who tears up her Christmas tree called Midnighter. So there we go, Midnighter #1.
You know, who would think a cat and a Christmas tree just, you know, what wouldn't happen?
Looks like we got a Ryan Soot cover on this one. We've got Futures End 41. I actually didn't read the Futures End stuff. So I don't. Pope, did you read these?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like them?
Not really.
Not good. Yeah, because I remember like 52 was really good. The Countdown was a train wreck. That was the worst. And then I kind of was like, I was off the weekly train for a minute. It seemed like the Trinity one had a good idea behind it, but I just was not paying $3 a week for that book. So we got now Earth to World's End #4 with, holy crap, this book's probably a mess. It has like 20 different creators on it.
Dang. It's got death on the cover.
So yeah, the cover. Oh my God, that's hideous.
That's awesome. I need that.
I might just have
Dang,
to
look
that
at
Is that like a Sam Keith cover?
That's why. Who did this one? I wonder.
kind of look like my ex-wife.
What were you drinking, buddy?
I hope she's not watching.
She actually subscribed to my channel. No, I'm kidding. Looks like we got a I can't remember, Adrian Syaf, I think, does these covers maybe. There's issue 1.
That's a pretty cover.
Yeah, this one's a lot nicer, I think.
I love the Huntress.
Yeah. Then
Is that Barack Obama as Superman? I'm really sure.
Oh yeah, because I'm trying to figure out like all these alternate world versions of the characters. So I think that's like a Grant Morrison Superman. If you read like Action Comics #10 from the New 52 run, I think that's where that Superman comes in, basically. So if I remember right.
Not Barack Obama.
Back to the chat real quick. Looks like we got Contender popping in. He says, "Happy birthday, you filthy animal." So Contender, there's your fist, buddy. I know you like your boxing gloves, so there you go. More Futures in. We got issue 23 this time. Isn't there supposed to be like one key in this whole run worth getting involving like Batman Beyond?
I was saying, I think it was the Batman Beyond one is what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Then don't they like kill him off and then Tim replaces them, I think, or something like that?
Yeah.
We got issue 15 as well. Holy crap.
Look at that face.
She's not having a good day. Whoever that is.
Oh, Frankenstein's giving her a hug.
Oh, man. We got some Stormwatch. #4 from the New 52. This is definitely another series like I skipped.
Yeah, I definitely missed that one.
Poor Martian Manhunter got dragged into this title is the only thing I know about it. Like, he's like, when they're putting together just like, all right, Martian Manhunter, you're out, Cyborg, you're in. Have fun over at Stormwatch, buddy. We won't see you in the Justice League for another like 7 years.
Like, what does a Stormwatch actually do? I mean, what are they gonna do? Like, they're like checking on hurricanes? I mean, what's going on?
You know what's funny? I read the Wildstorm /Image comic as a kid, and I barely remember anything about it.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking too. Like, isn't it a '90s Image book?
Yeah, it originally was. Yeah, then
Okay.
Jim Lee brought over with the Wildstorm deal, basically.
Weird.
Superboy #7. I was not a fan of this Superboy run. I'm sorry, JP. I don't know. I know you're a Connor Kent guy. Did you read the Superman or Superboy run after the New 52?
I didn't. I like my '90s stuff.
That one, well, yeah, that's a 50 center right there. I'm sorry. Sorry, Matt, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but I didn't like the new 52 Superboy, so I got to purge him out of my collection. He no Connor Kent there equals me not caring. Well, we got another Stormwatch issue 24. So yeah, that's probably toward the end of the Stormwatch run. So there's that. It's more fun. Looks like Martian Manhunter was already gone off the team. And shout out to Comic Core Chad. There's one of his favorite versions of Lobo right there. So someone's got to give him a hard time for that. So, looks like we got fully funded Samantha Branch in the chat. She says, "Happy birthday, Seawood." So thanks for popping in, Samantha. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, the Stormwatch just keeps going. There was an issue 30. So I guess we take bets on how long Stormwatch New 52 went for.
I can't believe it went for 30 issues. I'm not going to lie.
I can't believe it went for 12 issues, but I have issue 30.
I can't believe it exists at all.
I know. But real talk for a second. If you're making the New 52, if you're Dan DiDio and Jim Lee and Jeff Johns, why would you pick Stormwatch over like Gen 13?
Right.
Like, say what you will about Gen 13, but that had a fan following. I would have bought Gen 13 number 1, the New 52. The Stormwatch? Yeah. No. Like, come on.
Well, even if they would have brought back Wildcats in the correct way.
Sure, yeah, even a Wildcats number 1 would have been fine. Telos number 1. I have no clue who Telos is. So if anyone in the chat knows, please let me know.
That came at the end of the Convergence series.
Oh, Convergence. Oh. Yeah, let me wash that one out of my mouth. I did not like Convergence either. Whew. We've got Huntress and Power Girl. Here we go. Now we're back on track a little bit. I do like me some Huntress and some Power Girl, so I don't want to cover up Huntress there, but there we go. And this is an issue 21. Wow. Didn't realize that series ran that long either. But, kind of going back to what Mr. Whiteglove's saying, these are the type of things that if this, for whatever reason, became a key issue one day, no one has this issue. They're all in these cheap bins ready to be found at any time.
I don't know that much.
Seriously?
I don't know that much about the DC, but oh wow! All right,
just stuck together. Throw do the same thing. Oh well.
And that happens when you get old too. So
yeah.
Clearly they didn't come off the shelf very often.
Exactly. So hopefully that's a key issue 20 years from now. We've got some 2D variants of these Futures End titles. So there's Red Lantern, Futures End number 1. No lenticular goodness there. But we've got a blue version of Guy Gardner, it looks like. So I might actually have to read that. It looks super interesting to me.
I actually like that story.
Yeah, nice. Next up, we've got Catwoman. She looks like she's having a real bad day. So once again, no lenticular goodness there, but oh well. It's in a mystery box, so beggars can't be choosers. And we got Booster Gold. I actually think I have this one in 3D.
Yeah.
So love me some Booster Gold. He's one of my boys right there, so I'll never say no to Booster Gold. Actually, when I make my 2019 list, one of the books on there is going to be Booster Gold number 1 because I do not have one. So we've got Wonder Woman Futures End number 1.
Is that Loki?
Yeah, right. And Trinity of Pandora. So I know Great Legend loves him some Pandora wherever he is at right now. So there we go. She's getting eaten by a skull.
The whole Trinity of Sin.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I heard it was pretty good actually. So,
in fact, I just found the first appearance of Pandora last weekend.
Nice. That's awesome.
Teen Titans. The first appearance of Panther.
Panther. I was thinking of
it's not our show
cats for some reason.
Oh yeah, it's not our show. I can't show this stuff.
Whoops. Oh man, we just had Silver Age Dave jump in the chat. What is going on, Silver? Glad you could make it, man. Glad to see you back making videos.
Indeed,
hope you're doing well, man. Definitely one of my. I know I keep saying it, but one of my favorites in the community because all these people are my favorites.
I watched his latest video this morning when I got off work.
Yeah,
first thing I did actually was watch his video.
Nice.
Not on my way home driving, of course.
He's going in the reorganizes some rooms and everything, and boy, did he shed over a lot of bugs for some dividers.
Yeah, I that's one thing. I was like, I need that divider space for like comics like Demon Knights #6, so I can just cram it in there. So interesting. That's actually not a half bad cover there. I've never heard of this title.
Who's the artist on that? It looks like it looks very reminiscent of something like Perillo or Dell'Otto would do.
At first, I thought, looking at the lady on the cover, I thought it was like a little Brian Bolandy, but it doesn't appear to be because his signature is usually pretty visible. So I don't know if it's any of that creative team right there. It doesn't really say anywhere. So very interesting cover, though.
Yeah, there's DC hides their credit list really well in their comics.
Yeah, they do. Teen Titans #20. So once again, this kind of goes in the same category as the Superboy New 52. I was not happy with you like the Titan stuff, Pope?
Yeah.
Dang, oh, that makes one of us, man. Now I just, after reading the Johns run for like 50+ issues and then reading this, I just was not thrilled with the direction of both Superboy and Teen Titans. So yeah. We also have LP from Niobe Comic in the chat. He says, happy birthday and see you later, man. So before you go real quick, how's it going, man? And we've got Comics with Bueller has joined the panel. What is going on, Comics with Bueller? Glad you can make it, man.
What's up, buddy? Happy birthday.
Thanks. Just showing off some mystery pulls. This was the main event I pulled out earlier, so I did get the Batman 251. So
nice.
Very happy with that. So definitely anything else is just icing on the cake, as they say at this point.
Hey,
I got Omega Men #1.
I just got that myself.
Nice.
No idea what it's about, but I did get it.
And actually, I think we're down to the nitty-gritty here. So I got a couple books left, so I'll just discard the box.
Nitty-gritty.
Oh, we've got some, I think this is a variant, if I remember right. We got Superman, Wonder Woman 15. So, like, I think it's a Flash variant where they're, those two are getting ready to smooch, but then here comes the Flash, LOL. So definitely need those white gloves, though, because this is one of those shiny, awesome covers I'm getting my fingerprints all over. So sorry, man.
That's they're DC. That's fine. If it's Marvel, we've really been talking.
So where I'm stacking all my garbage on the Marvel books. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No hope.
We've got Starfire #1. Very nice Amanda Connor cover there. So thought it was one for best around this time. And then the last book, we've got Gotham by Midnight #1. Looks like we got some, I'm trying to think of which Templeton that is, or his first name is, but
Ty.
No, it's not
Ben?
Ty. Ben. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, Ben. Now I wish it was Ty. Like, not that Ben Templeton sucks or anything, but I do like me some Ty Templeton.
Is it Temple Smith? Ben Temple Smith?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, yes, Ben Temple Smith is the cover.
Yeah.
And yeah, Temple Smith. My bad. You're right. There you go.
It does say it on the front page.
I can't read.
It's because you're 35 now and your eyes are going.
Somebody turn that TV down.
Was that somebody talking to me?
But just big thanks again to Vintage Phoenix Comics for providing these mystery boxes. And Matt, big thanks. And yeah, this is definitely the main event full of that box. So if you guys are on 6th and Washington Street in Bloomington, Indiana, check out Vintage Phoenix Comics. This is a shop I've been shopping at for years on years. And you might get cool mystery items like this for, everything I got here was only like $30. So, nice. I mean, this alone was easily worth the $30 alone. Probably a little bit more, actually. For some reason, I would have bought this off his wall for $25, to be honest. So he said, like, the sticker, that's what I would have charged if I put it out. So he has great prices on his wall stuff, too, like this. So definitely very happy with that. So let's see. That's not all today. I got a whole haul's worth of stuff today for my birthday.
That's awesome.
Got to shout out my brother, though. He bought this for me for my birthday.
Nice.
So it's just like, I don't even know. It's like some B. Lindahl. He didn't tell me the artist. I tried to look it up real quick before the stream started. I couldn't find any information. But he said he got this on the cheap, just a Sue Storm sketch. So very nice big sketch. I'll probably put it in a nicer frame and get it on the wall wherever there's left I can find room. So
the the word spolt comes into mind. You know.
Yeah, I'm spoiled. I'm sorry.
Does your brother collect as well?
Yeah, he doesn't collect as much anymore because now he has a baby, a 1-year-old baby at home, so he doesn't collect near as much as he used to. But
there's no
I live by myself, so I have this room and I just keep filling it up with things. So that's me.
Yeah, earlier today when Pope and I did our show, afterwards we were talking about like I can never show you my room because literally there's no room. Like
Right.
there are CGC comics in my bed. I have a little small section that I sleep in.
Oh
It's
man,
ridiculous
like,
because I have like a 4x4 space to live and work with, so it's pretty terrible.
Well, the good thing about when you have kids, when you kick them out, everything you've been putting up, you can just fill those rooms. I got rid of both my kids, and now I got 2 rooms full of comics.
Man, unfortunately, I got a long way to go.
Oh, yeah, you do. You should have had a TV in your room, your bedroom.
Let's see who else we got joining us in the chat. We got Sam's Tangled Web in the chat. He says he's making his rounds. How are we all doing? So that must mean there's probably other live streams I'm stepping on. So I apologize out there, guys. I feel like there's probably like a White Whale stream tonight. Usually Wednesday nights, I think, his late night. So sorry if I'm stepping on anyone's toes tonight, but my birthday only comes once a year.
Heck yeah.
Why not do something tonight? Let's see. I think yep, there he is, Pope Cerebus the first. So we officially have a 2 Pope live stream going on. He says, just defending here a bit. Ty Templeton is a great artist. Yeah, I love Ty Templeton. So don't get me wrong there. Let's see. I think that was it so far. Everyone else is just hanging out. We had like 20 live viewers for something I just flipped the switch on. So big thanks again, guys, for that. But next up, I'll show you guys what I got for my antique store haul today. So I decided, I know Bueller, he loves him some 50-cent and dollar pickups. I got a stack of dollar pickups right here for you, Bueller. So I'm glad you joined just in time. So
let's see the goodness.
All right, so everything in the stack was $1 a piece. So I've got
a piece. I thought that $1 for the whole stack.
No, I don't have that Bueller Sam's Tangled Web look where I go and buy like whole boxes for nothing. So got this cool, very nice copy of Fantastic Four 288. I just kind of like the Dr. Doom cover, and I'll give you guys another one tonight. And it's a new stand. So there you go.
Is that a white Dr. Manhattan?
Yeah, you just got to turn around. There you go. So I know it's in comics and cold ones, but we're going to pretend for a second it is. So there you go. Zoom in on those cheeks there.
Yeah.
We've got that. I was kind of chatting with Kat quickly earlier. I'm like, I finally found a shop in Indiana. Catron Figures hasn't cleared Teen Titans out of, so I found a couple Teen Titans for $1. So Tales of the Teen Titans 49 with some Dr. Light. And I've got something called The Weird number 3. Main reason I picked it up, it is a Bernie Wrightson cover. So, and I guess Jim Starlin also wrote it. So I've never heard of this.
It'll be weird now.
Yeah, it's got to be super weird on the inside. So definitely couldn't pass that up. We've got a Tales of the Teen Titans annual number 4. So, like I said, I'm working on filling out this Teen Titans run. So, and it looks like Pope Grimey's got to head out. So, thanks for coming in, Pope. Appreciate having you, and you have a good night, bud.
Happy birthday!
Thanks, man. I just like this cover. I don't know if it's anything or not. I might actually already have another copy, but for $1, I was going to leave this one. Got Mighty Avengers 255. So, very nice Monica Rambeau, Miss Marvel cover there. Captain Marvel, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
So happy with that. Titans 47. Have you guys had a chance to check out the Titan show yet?
I haven't, just because I haven't.
Gotcha. I've actually been enjoying it. I know a lot of people were they're skeptical about it, and especially once they saw Starfire, which I'm still not the biggest Starfire fan. I wish they would have just had Donna Troy on it more, because once they've introduced Donna Troy in like the last couple of episodes, and she's actually been pretty good. So I'm just like, why didn't they just go that direction? But I also have a Fantastic Four 260. So once again, another kind of Doctor Doom cover there. Got an Iron Man 130. See, I collect a little bit of Marvel. And I will rebag those so they're not in these wavy, awful bags. I know we all hate those.
Thank God.
I love those wavy bags.
I'll have to send you a stack about this big, Bueller. Just wavy
I'll send you a truckload.
Those wavy bags, they do it for me.
I'm seriously, I need to take out the garbage in here. I got like a whole pile of just because like that's one of the things I've been working on throughout the years, just rebagging my my collection. And I probably go through like 200 bags and boards every 2 months at this point.
Wow.
So I got Tales of Teen Titans 66. Number 56. Once again, wavy bags.
I need to send you some Teen Titans in. I got a bunch of them when I buy.
Hey, I'll take whatever you want to send, man. I got a Teen Titans Spotlight on Starfire issue 1. So
I love that. I love that cover.
Yeah, me too. I definitely couldn't leave this laying in there. So love me some Starfire, George Perez stuff there. Got an issue 46. And then this also, the inks on this is from Mike DiCarlo, which I met him this month actually at a Louisville Comic-Con. He was a super nice guy. So I got a sketch from Mike DiCarlo, and he was awesome.
That looks like if she was taken out of that throne, you could put Thanos in there.
Yeah. She even got a nice little dove just to kind of crap on her shoulder, I guess. And then here's one of my finds of the day, I would say. I got a Aquaman number 40, so I got a 12 center for $1.
Oh, wow.
So you can't find Nick Cardy's for $1 every day, so I thought this was one of my nice finds. And luckily, like that crap on the bag, I'm gonna rebag all these. That's just from the people tearing off the tags so they could log it all down. So that is not on the book, thank goodness. It just has that like kind of crease above my ring finger there. But other than that, it's a pretty beautiful copy for $1. So this is one of the ones I thought about collecting are these Nick Cardy covers from the Silver Age, but dang, they're not the cheapest books in the world. And I'm not a huge Aquaman guy, but I do like these covers quite a bit. So I thought that was very nice.
They get expensive?
Yeah, they're not super expensive, I don't think, but I think they're definitely are collectors who look specifically for the Nick Cardy stuff.
Yeah,
Let's see what else we got going on in the chat. I just want to see real quick. Got Pope C says 4-issue limited series by Wrightson is the weird. So okay, so there are only 4 issues of that. Silver Age Dave says I order bags of boards 1,000 at a time from BCW Supplies in India. Oh, okay. I didn't even know they were based local to Indiana. That's cool. So I might be able to get them real cheap. I should order by the thousands at this point. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, that's how I order every year. I order all my Mylars, 1,000 boards.
Yeah, Rag 718, which by the way, hey, how's it going, Rag 718? He says he does the exact same thing. So I probably just need to start doing that.
Do it.
And we got the Great Legend in the chat. He says, did somebody say Nick Cardy? So let's hold that book up. I think he said he's making a bunch of chicken wings tonight for a party tomorrow. So he's doing the cooking aspect of his show right now. And then Pope C says therapeutic only order Mylites 2 like that in 500s. So that's definitely pretty cool. And we got Pages Film and Plastics. He says, hey, what's going on? So glad you can make it PFP. Next up, we got the Amazing Spider-Man 172. So
ooh, that's nice.
Yeah,
book.
and it's a very good quality copy too. So there's not a
that's Rocket Racer, man. That's a nice book.
Yeah, so I was just like, you don't see Spider-Man's this old for $1 anymore. That's for sure.
And what book is that? It's a
newsstand. So, boom, there you go.
Of course, that's all there was back then. But.
Yeah. Still got to do it. But yeah, nonetheless, this is the only Spider-Man he had. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting that. And then I usually don't collect these, but the paint and covers on them were so nice. And they were $1. I'm just like, you're not gonna leave these for $1. So, Conan's. So I got some Conan mags. I got a Conan magazine number 56 with just this awesome, beautiful painted cover.
Yep.
So I thought that was really nice.
Those Savage Swords are nice books. They're real nice books. I got a big collection of those. Nice.
So I also had issue 55. And usually when I see these, like I don't see them too often, but usually they're just all just destroyed and beat up. And at least these were even in a bag, which I was thankful for because usually like they're not going to go out of their way and get magazine bags.
Yeah. Those are all black and white on the inside.
Yeah, yeah.
That one sure presents well.
Yes, it does. They actually all 4 do, I think.
Oh, yeah. Famous cover.
66.
Yeah, famous cover.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know too much about the Conan stuff, but when I saw these laying on his table, I'm just like, yeah, why not pick them up? Because they present really well and they're really nice. And this was probably, and it's still not even that bad. It's probably the most ticked of it. But number 69, him fighting a tiger. So it was like a cool red tiger in the background. So I thought that was really nice for $1. So
is that Vladimir Putin?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think he's that ripped though, unfortunately. So, there you go. That was my other big haul for the day. So, all in all, pretty solid birthday, I thought. So
that was a great birthday haul, man, for sure.
Yeah, between that haul and then getting this in that mystery box, I am over the moon right now. I was so happy to get this because I've been looking for this book for a minute too, but I didn't think I was going to be able to afford it because I'm a cheapskate. But hey,
happy birthday, man!
Yeah, thanks.
The universe had you in mind today.
I guess so. You gotta get lucky every once in a while, I suppose. I wish that the luck I have in comics translates to like real life in the real world.
Right. That would be nice.
Seawood, can I show you a couple things? I wanted to show because I know you'd appreciate them, and because I know you like original art and stuff like that. And so this book was actually sent to me from Heroes to Icons. He sent this as a Christmas present. This was one of the Black Panther #1s, and he drew that. Nice. Which is very cool. This was sent to me as a Christmas present. So that's from Heroes to Icons is by the name that he goes by.
Okay.
But I thought you'd appreciate that because I know I love all the artwork that you always show.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just gave that guy a follow today, actually, I think.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, he had a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. And then I think I told you the other day that I met someone local who's working on his own comic. And,
okay, yeah, I think you mentioned that, yeah.
And I just wanted to show you because, like I said, I think you'd appreciate it. These are a couple of his books. It's called Headstrong. He writes it, and he does all the artwork. And I think I was telling you it's kind of a cross between Garbage Pail Kids and the Nightmare Before Christmas and
Grim Tales of Mandy.
Yeah, so very cool artwork and stuff. I haven't read them yet. I'm going to do it this weekend. And I just have a couple of these. And he gave me like 6 or 7 of them, but he did all this artwork, and I just think it's really cool. And I mean, they're really detailed. And that one right there, I think that's #1. I think he's got like 12 books that he's already done.
Wow, that's cool, man.
Last one, this is like #4 of that series. Just a really neat looking cover. I don't know how well you can see him on there.
Yeah,
but really cool guy, and he's doing his own thing. He loves comics and stuff, and he's drawing and writing, and he's obviously a good artist, and he's working on his writing. That's coming along. A little bit of Todd McFarlane type thing going on. The art comes first and the writing gets better, hopefully. So
right.
But anyway, I just wanted to show, I know you'd appreciate stuff like that because you're always showing your great sketches that you get from the cons, and I just wanted to show. I'm gonna probably do a video on those for like Monday or something. But I wanted to share that with you, buddy. I thought you'd appreciate it.
No, I appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, you're pretty much dead on. I think you kind of said Scotty Young meets Garbage Pail Kids meets. I think you said something else in there, but yeah, that looks like some cool stuff.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to reading them. They're kind of neat. The guy was a fun guy, so very cool. So I got a couple of really cool things. Like I said, like that thing right there, original. Just someone taking the time to do that and throw it my way. Awesome.
Yeah, that's very nice. I do want to get back into the chat real quick because we have Big E's, home of the New York Warriors, in the chat. What is going on, Big E's? Glad to have you in the chat. And I think everyone else is just kind of chatting with each other, plugging the Great Legends last auction of the year this Saturday, benefiting the Hero Initiative. So once again, big shout out to Edwin from Strictly Comics and the Great Legends Show for putting all that together. Do you guys, JP, do you have anything you'd like to show off tonight?
Well, I mean, if you guys watched the live show earlier today, which a lot of people did, so I appreciate that. A little spontaneous. So kind of my book of the year that I was like torn. I had like one key book, if you will, that I've been trying to get all year at a decent price before it explodes. And as soon as the Birds of Prey movie was announced, and then shortly after they announced this character is going to be in the movie, I'm like, oh crap, it's now or never. So I submitted a best offer on a book, and the guy accepted it, and that would be Batman 567, the first appearance of Cassandra Cain.
Nice.
It's just a personal. I mean, it's not like a super expensive book or anything, but this is going to be going over to CBCS because it is probably a 9.8 candidate. It's super nice. But anyways, if you're into slab or not to slab, that's up to Bueller. So.
Slam it. I don't know.
What the heck? I have a couple. I'll send over to, or drive over to CBCS and drop them off on their front desk. So it's not that far of a drive for me. Legend knows we're not that far from CBCS. No. But yeah, I just mainly I'm just excited to be here for your birthday, man. I know I put some peer pressure on you to do this.
No, this has been fun. If it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't have bought the box with the Batman 251 in it. So thanks for the peer pressure, I suppose.
it all works out. So
yeah,
it's cool, man. I'm just glad to celebrate your birthday with you in a sort of a fashion. So yeah, that's it, man.
Everyone's saying you need to drop that book off to CBCS, both Legend and Big E's.
Well, I had like
highly recommended.
There was a whole story with my frustration with CBCS, and it turns out that my whole frustration was for naught because it was my facilitator that messed up, not CBCS.
Oh no!
I've had like months of anger because I submitted some books back in March that I just got last week. I haven't shown them off in any video or not. It was some signature series Adam Hughes stuff, right? What you got there?
We'll highlight it. Yep, frowny face. Yeah, anyway, I agree.
I wasted a lot of negative energy towards CBCS, and it was. I mean, I publicly apologized to them if I could, like they knew who I am. But you know, it wasn't their fault, so I'm definitely going to give them another chance. And since they're like in my backyard, I'll just go drop it off and see how it goes.
Nice. Yeah, Pope C says, good idea for the shotgun birthday show. Pretty accurate. Mr. White Gloves, you got any books you want to show off tonight?
No, most of my books are over in the other room over there. So I just come on to celebrate your zany birthday and have a wild time. And, you know, wishing that I was 35 again. Damn.
Into that.
You know, I tell you what, when you turn 40, come see me. I'll tell you about some things that are going to happen to you at 40 and 50 that you'll really be able to look forward to. So, but yeah, happy birthday, man! And white gloves, hands up to you, 2 white gloves up.
By the time he hits 40 white gloves, you're not going to remember.
Probably not. Hey, you can see me at the cons getting pushed around by someone playing Professor X.
When you turn 40. You'll have a lovely doctor's visit you have to go to, and white gloves will be involved. Just so you know. Not this guy's white gloves. Somebody else's.
That's funny.
That's like 5 years away. That's depressing.
Well, I went through 40 last year, so I understand. Legend turned 40 this year.
Ah, dang. Over the hill. We got Comic Core Chad in the chat, as well as Midwest Comic Man Paul. What's going on, my Comic Core brothers? Glad you guys could make it in. Yeah. Silver Age just says, won't remember how LOL Bueller. So maybe people remember.
Silver Age Dave got that joke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, yeah, what else you got going on tonight? What do you boys got going on tonight? I got to go to work.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Actually, I'll be overnights this January coming up too, right next to you, basically. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
Well, sadly, it's my everyday life. There's nothing worse than overnight life.
Yeah, it sucks. I did it for 3 years. I know your pain.
I just don't know how you still got hair, but I just, it amazes me.
Me too. Like I said, I'm gonna grow it out and get that mullet like Superman right now. I'm gonna bring up that '90s Superman. Enjoy it while I still have some.
You always grow the skullet. That's always a good one.
Heck yeah! The good thing about working overnight, so it gives me an opportunity to chat with Bueller at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, and why am I up at 2 in the morning?
He's up editing something.
Yeah.
Bueller's got insomnia. He can't sleep. Well,
I don't
when
know.
he puts out videos, I don't think he
I don't think he
sleeps.
sleeps.
No, he don't sleep at all.
I'll tell you this, it's like I'm sitting here right now. I'm like, I got all my videos done for the week because of Christmas, and it's such a light week next week as far as like new comics and stuff. So it's like, dude, I got like the next 5 days off. I don't have to do a single thing, and I'm not doing a coffee video on Monday because it's Christmas Eve. So I'm not gonna, tell people to wake up at 5:00 in the morning to watch that. So I got a nice little 5-day rest here. So I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll be making videos the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right.
He's very creative.
Videos.
He'll get something creative going. You guarantee it.
He'll hand deliver his Bueller packages, his Bueller boxes
to the Portland, Oregon area. He's all on it. Hey, I had some people earlier today, Bueller, asking when your next lots were going up for sale. I'm like, guys, I'm not the handler of Bueller boxes. I don't know.
I think I saw that. I was on your live stream today and stuff. Yeah, I was in there. I was actually driving and stuff, and I had it going on, and I looked down. I was gonna tell Pope because I saw he unboxed it and stuff, but I wasn't able to comment. I was gonna tell him on here, but he left. But yeah, I watched. I'm glad he liked what he got. So all the videos I've seen, I think I've seen like 8 or 9. Everyone's been pretty happy. So the next round is going to have like slabs in them. So that's going to be kind of cool.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to sharing slabs with people because I got them for such a good deal. I don't want to keep them because I don't like those slabs. Well,
Bueller, I think what you ought to do is do like Publishers Clearinghouse and knock on the door and deliver the box.
Well, here's the thing. They're gonna go live again next Friday night on the 28th. Okay. And I'm gonna put them live like right as my live stream starts, and I'll have my phones in here, and that thing is just gonna go change the whole time. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, yeah, because someone had asked what time they were going live, and I'm like, man, I really don't know. Like that's specific. I know we figured out the 28th, but I didn't know what time. So there you guys have it. It's going to be when his live feed starts.
Tell him they're going to go live about 3 a.m. in the morning. Pre-order starts, so that way he's in bed and his phone starts ringing.
It's funny because I had like 3 people that were following my eBay store like 2 weeks ago. Now I have like 300 people following my eBay store. I'm like, what are all these little boxes down there?
Yeah, so, I'm one of them. I can promise you that I'm one of them.
Yeah,
it was funny.
I checked it whenever you said some of them backed out or whatever because of the Canadian delivery. So I was like, oh, I just, and I suggested today, I'm like, hey, if you guys want to know, click that little save button on eBay and it'll tell you when you post something. So
I didn't want to interrupt you guys, but we do have a new panelist here. We got Gene, Polly's, Peter. What is going on, GPAP?
Hello. I just came in to say happy birthday. How's it going?
It's going great. Thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So you feel older today?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I had a family dinner, and I sat between my dad and my little nephew, and I was just like, oh, man, nephew's killing me.
They moved from the little boys' table up to the big table now, huh?
Pretty much right in between.
Nice.
You still got to be under parental guidance, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. I was about to get in my fight with my 8-year-old nephew, so he's being a little punk. Speaking of punk, a segue, if you will. We got the Comic Core in the hangout. What is going on? I'm assuming that's Chad this time, maybe, or it could be Paul.
No, it's Chad. It's me.
What's up, Chad?
I didn't know what was going on. I just figured I'd hang out.
Sweet. That's kind of all we're doing at this point. I got this.
Happy birthday!
Whoa! Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
So how? It's a very special day.
It's a milestone.
Yeah, it'll only happen once in his lifetime.
Yeah. And I turned 36 next year, and 37, and then 38. But anyway, that's too depressing. We're not going to talk about that right now.
How old's Gulak?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
How old's Gulak?
He's probably like a kid. I don't know. Hopefully 35, like me.
The silver lining is this. Just know that when you turn 40, our child support's over. And I'm a free man.
Do want to get back into the chat because we had a couple people join. We got Bad Dad 320. He says, "What's going on? If you guys want to see an insane book collection, check out Bad Dad 320's channel. He's got a spinner rack with just like all like Grail keys on it. So check out his channel." Bueller, Big E's is asking, how much are those Bueller boxes?
They're $11.99 and $4 shipped. So $15.99, and you get 11 comics in the boxes, and there's going to be some additions to the box as well. So you'll probably end up getting more comics than 11. It's something I'm working out with other people in the community, and I think it's going to be kind of a cool thing. So there you go.
Nice. Yeah, I got a first Suicide Squad in my box, just so you guys know. So you definitely get a good value out of the Bueller box. I don't know if I have mine. It's probably been sorted with like 10 other stacks of comic books right now. But I was going to say, I don't know if I could pull out an example of what you could find in a Bueller box without like unsorting a bunch of stuff. Because, like I said, if you guys saw my Tuesday night live stream, which, by the way, 7:30 Eastern every Tuesday, except for the next 2 Tuesdays because they're holidays. But anyway,
I think earlier today, I think Pope got the first appearance of Brother Blood.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's who it was.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then I think Ryan on Comic Tom show, Ryan, he opened his box and he got the first appearance of Ghost. And all these books I picked up in the dollar boxes. So it's like,
that's awesome.
Just, return the thing. And I went hunting today and found like a handful of keys with Sam that are going in the next round. So I was pretty excited about that. So
he said he saw some of the stuff you're putting in there. Good stuff, he says. So that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know what I did with the first Suicide Squad. It's in a stack somewhere around me, but I got such things as Chew issue 40, and then the Bueller box. I think this is the Bueller box, at least. Uncanny X-Men 444. Another Iron Man 117. So it's cool you found all these for $1, man. That's awesome.
Those shoes were only 45 cents.
Nice.
I think sneaking through the neighbor's window and robbing his collection.
Yeah, if you find a shoe number 1 for 45 cents, you can send that one to me too.
Well, I'll tell you that I didn't even know what shoe was because it came out when I wasn't collecting it. And then you guys were talking about it one time.
Yeah, it's really good.
I was digging through a long box at a shop, and sure enough, I found like about 20 issues of Chew, and for like 45 cents type thing. And so I just grabbed them because you guys were talking about it, and I was like, oh well, maybe I'll read this. And of course, I didn't get around to reading it, and I was just threw a bunch of them in the boxes. So I was like, oh, people might like this. So I never looked at any of them.
If you can find like the Omnivore editions, which is like the Image hardcovers, I highly at least recommend maybe picking up the first hardcover trade, seeing what you think, because it's not for everybody. But it was for me, and I really enjoyed the run. I thought it was just amazing.
Yeah.
You know, Bueller, I'm waiting for the omnibus. I can't even say it. Omnibus boxes to come out. You know,
I wonder if the shipping on those would be profound.
35-pound box to Reggie cost me $45. So
nice.
Dang. So,
I can't remember. I had to ship to Sweden for my last contest. I think that cost like about $45 right there.
Yeah.
I got 15.5 pounds coming from Splash. That's going to cost 80 US, so 110 Canadian. So
wow,
dang.
Well, we're working on that. You're gonna have to meet me halfway. I'll meet you in the middle of the United States, and we'll just hand deliver it. You know.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to sell a lot of cans for that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Seinfeld episode.
I got something in the mail today though. I'll just show off. I got
show it off.
A gallery Batgirl.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you get your package from me yet?
I have not.
I sent you the tracking number.
They said that the post office Canada Post came out and said that they're backed up by 6 million packages. So,
Shoot.
and then
I wonder why they go on strike every 2 days.
It's the Harlequin 25th anniversary, the animated series. I think it's
Very nice.
yeah. So I got that, and then I got some Jamie Tyndall signed prints.
Ooh.
It's pretty nice. And then this one, I really like this one. I saw this one a couple of years ago, and I always wanted it. So
I think I've seen that one before too. That's awesome.
Yeah, they got them with the cons. I've seen those.
And then I got Fantastic Four 64.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Real nice.
I think we all love
Just
some
mail
of
that right
that.
out to my house.
Yeah, no problem. I'll bring it with me when we meet at the border, man.
Border? No, you're coming past the border.
He meant the Mexican border.
Yeah,
Hey, the show's not called White Gloves Across Canada and Newfoundland, all right?
that's right. It's called Across America.
It's black gloves in Canada.
Yeah, I know. That's my arch enemy right.
Awesome.
That's how you get into people's houses.
These are people that care.
He's been fighting them damn penguins again, man. I just can't keep him away from beating up all them penguins, man.
I could show you the stuff I got in today, but I don't want to get Woodard's channel in trouble with all the nudity. That was so unexpected. I mean, I guess I should have expected it because I'm an idiot with the blind Kickstarters that I do. But holy,
Yeah, I was watching that feed earlier. And JP holds up a book and he's holding it like this, covering the nipples, just right there. full bush right here. Hanging out.
Well, as long as his hands weren't like that, they're.
oh man, I didn't know what to expect, but yeah, wow. I'm so glad like I said, I didn't do it with my kids in the room. That'd have been a good one.
Yeah.
Daddy, what's that? I don't know.
Well, this is a Kickstarter, honey.
This is when we support local porn industries.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I got to head to work, man. I'm glad to be a part of your show tonight, and you guys all have a good night tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow night on Comics and Cold Ones. It's going to be a different start time, 8 p.m. Central. We're going to have Bob Sally, the creator of Ogre from Source Point Press.
Hot book right now.
So are we going to take like 3 extra shots before the show to get things really rolling?
Heck yeah, I can drink. I can drink because that's earlier. It's an hour earlier, so it's fine.
All right.
All right, you guys have a good night.
All right. Thanks a lot for jumping on, JP. See
Absolutely,
you next
man.
time.
Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Chad, what's new, buddy?
New Mexico, New York.
Can I do my Gorilla Monsoon impression now? At least once.
That's a bad dad joke.
Why don't you stop?
I literally just got back from Christmas shopping with the wife and picked up my tickets for Aquaman for tomorrow night, and had to stop by to give my brother a big happy birthday.
I appreciate that, Chad. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully all is well in the Comic Core realm. I know we'll be having another awesome show this Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Well, I heard that Aquaman was making a huge splash.
Hey-o.
It's better than a dive.
but Submariner would make a better splash.
But question is would it be okay if next year for your birthday that we demonstrate how we review comic books while making candles?
Ooh, I do make candles.
Oh man, see, it's been done, Chad.
G-Pep, will you be the judge in that contest?
What, the candle making?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Shit. Fuck. I mean, yes. Yes, I will.
Y'all think this is funny, but I do make candles, man. That ain't something funny, man.
No, we want to review comics while making candles, so you can like teach us how to make the candles. It could be like a whole build up. We could do like a crossover event, 3 nights.
That will work. I can show you how to make candles. It took me 3 weeks to find them damn wicks. I went to Walmart and kept asking for wicks. They couldn't tell me what's a wick. I said the thing that burns in the candle. They sent me to the rope department. I'm like, damn.
I thought it was a rope.
Well, it's a No. Well, I try. Nah, it won't work. String don't work very well either.
Probably had to go to Hobby Lobby.
That's what I found it at Hobby Lobby.
Hey, I was right. There you go.
Yeah.
Chad, we're going to Hobby Lobby, Chad.
I'll see you there.
We found out the secret.
I just wanted to, wish you a happy birthday. Stop by real quick. I'm going to go catch some Z's and see you guys on Friday night.
All right. Yeah, we'll see you then, Chad. Once again, that's Comic Core, Friday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. You never know what's going to happen on the Comic Core.
You never know.
Never.
Better, Chad.
With all that being said, about 11:10. We've been over an hour live, so I think I'm out of comics to show for this time. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and stop broadcast. But thanks again to the chat. You guys in the Hangouts. This has been just absolutely fun. Had a blast. So any last words from you guys?
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
I want to say 35 years ago and 9 months, your parents did something that we all appreciate. So I just want to say thank you to those two people. 35 years and 9 months ago, you made the right decision. Happy birthday.
All right.
Wow, really, Bueller? How am I going to follow that? Really? Why didn't you let me go first? Damn it! Dittos. Now.
All right. Hopefully, none of my family watches this ever.
No, I could have said worse too, but.
Well, you can
made the right choice.
Oh man, I was getting ready to hit the stop button, but we have another guest. We got the Great Legend show in the hell.
This is Great Legend, and I'm coming at you live to wish happy birthday to C. Woodard 19.
What's going on, Legend? How's the chicken coming along?
Man, it ain't even started yet. I just ate my Taco Bell, and now I got to make some big chicken, fried chicken tonight for a party tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Inviting the Colonel.
I just wanted to come on here, Woodard, and tell you happy birthday, man. You got some awesome birthday guests. We got the man from the Alpha, from the Beta, pre-G1 is here, and I'm talking GPAP, Gene Paul, Ace Peter, and he's got the damn good-looking beanie on. Next up, you got this guy who shares the same birthday as I do, but he came out the womb 10 years too soon. Damn, and I'm talking Mr. White Gloves from Splash Page Comics. I mean, 10 years exactly. That's how crazy it is. And then last but certainly not the least, now I haven't got to Woodard yet, but now last but certainly not the least, the beast from the east, Bam Bam Bueller.
I live on the West Coast. That makes no sense at all.
And man,
the West Coast beach is like an hour away from here.
You don't live in Ashbury Park like Bam Bam
Bigelow? No.
Are you
Jersey?
He plays those dollar comics at Asbury Park.
Asbury Park. Man, but Woodard
Flintstones.
Woodard, it's good to see you. It's good to see you live. I just came in here to say hey, and I love each and every one of these guys on here. They got damn good channel, damn good history of comic books, and anyone to be lucky to be subscribed to any of these people right now that are coming at you live. Woodard 19, don't forget, brother, hashtag dare to defy and keep coming at us live. God bless you, brother. Take care.
Thanks a lot for joining in, Legend, real quick. All right, so for the Great Legend, for Bueller, for Mr. White Gloves, for GPAP, JP, Pope Grimy, Chad from the Comic Core, anyone else in the chat, I'm signing off. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us.